This video is more about a review on eBay Sun filters. So I had these filters for about as long as I had this tank, about it's a little bit over a year. These are relatively cheap filters for the price, and they do held up. They do work, they do their job. For the money, you guys can't go wrong. I know some of these canister filters are on the expensive side. This is the HW303B. This is the bigger one, and I really haven't had any problems with it. Like I said, I've had it over a year. And I also have a smaller one that I had on a 60-gallon tank. This is a HW302, and it's a smaller one. It's the same thing, but it's just smaller. So I don't have that other tank no more, so I decided to extra filtration, so I just put it on my 120 tank. I had my two Oscars. I had them in that 60 gallons, but I just had those two guys there, and it was too big for them when they were babies, so they got a little bit bigger, so I moved them out here, and I got rid of that tank. And I just kept the filter. But yeah, these filters, you guys can't go wrong. I maintenance them every once a month. About every once a month, depending on the fish you guys have. Some fish can be dirtier, some fish can produce more waste. African cichlids, they're on the medium. They kind of produce a lot of waste, so they're pretty good filters. I do have they do come with a filter media. They come with like a coarse sponge, like a thick sponge, and a little bit of ceramic rings and bio balls. But I do purchase everything I do buy from my aquarium is from eBay. This is $10, $12 for a big roll. So I just cut this into pieces, into squares, and I use it as I need it for this one and for my other one. And it keeps your aquarium looking, it polishes the water. It's a really good, they're real good filters. You can add whatever you guys need into them. I also put these scrubby sponges in there for the bacteria. In one tray you can fill them up with this, and they'll catch bacteria. They'll catch a bunch of dirt and stuff. And then on the other ones, you could put this on the bottom, and then it comes with the other sponge that it already comes with, and that other one will last you for a long time because it's thick. And yeah, you could pretty much you could customize it and put it as much as you guys want, or go as crazy if you guys want. I also buy activated carbon from eBay. I buy big bulks, and I bought some mesh bags, and I just pack it in there and throw 2 bags, one on each, and I have my carbon in there. And for maintenance, for the chemicals, I use this API Stress Coat Plus, and this thing, I used it for a long time. Cleans out your water, removes chlorine, and and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is the one I use. I buy the big one because, well, when you have a bigger tank, it's kind of cheaper to go big than I used to buy these. And I used to buy the smaller ones. This is the little bit bigger one I used on my 60 gallon, but I noticed I was wasting more money on the little ones than an actual big one. And it's like, I forgot how much it says, 5 milliliters for every 10 gallons US. So so yeah, so this for me is way better than buying the little bottles. These filters, guys, for the price, you guys can't go wrong. This one was like 30 bucks, and I've had it for over a year, and I can't complain. It keeps my aquarium looking clean. The water's crystal clear. It's been, the last time I cleaned these was 2 months ago, because they haven't been getting dirty. So I've been doing every 2 months. This one has the light, the sterilizer light thing, but I don't use it. So yeah, I also have these other ones. I don't know if you guys seen these filters. It has a little bit of moth in there, but not moth, what algae, my bad, algae, but because of the lights, halogen light bulb. But yeah, and this filter, it works for what it is. It works off the air bubbles. So you just hook it up in the back, and it sucks water from the bottom to the top, and it does work. I just wanted to try that. And for this little tank, this is like a 25 gallon tank. It's in my wife's room. This is where we keep the babies. They're growing up pretty quick, like on my other videos. If you guys have fries and you guys don't know where to feed them, I recommend this. Shrimp pellets. They dissolve really fast, so they'll eat it right up. And this will last you for a long time. And on this tank, I did have an hang on the back tank, but I didn't like how it was working. So I bought this little Sun filter, canister filter, and it works. It works real good. Water comes down from the top and takes out from the bottom. There's a little motor, propel motor, and yeah, this thing works. I hadn't had any leaks on it. It doesn't get really dirty. I've changed it once in a while. Well, these are babies. These guys don't really dirty the water. My those heaters are like cheap heaters from eBay. They're like $6 each. Also with thermometer. If you guys don't know your guys's temperature, or you guys want to know if your heater's working, these are real cheap too. I bought them on eBay. They were like $6 for 3 of them, so I got one on this one and one on my 125. They work real good. Both of the temperatures are about 80, 81. And I got 2 of those same heaters from eBay again. You guys don't need a lot of money to have an aquarium. And I also have these pumps, these little propellers from eBay to circulate the water. This one, I like this better than air pump, because it throws air into the water, and they like it. Sometimes they play around with it and they swim through it. The plants and all this, I do buy it from either Petco or PetSmart. Sometimes they do give you bulks. You could buy the Petco brand, and this one's a Petco brand, and it's huge. It's a big one. I did order this one online. It was like $30. And these are Walmart. You can find these at Walmart. These little ones, Walmart. That little cave, Walmart. The sand, this is this sand. I had gravel in here, but I noticed these fish, when I barely started, I didn't know much about African cichlids, and I did some research, and they like to dig, and they like to make their little burrows, and so they could mate. Right here they dig this out, and these males dig that out, and they corner their females there, and they dance and they mate and whatever. And I noticed they were getting like choked. They were choking on the rocks, and I didn't want them to die. I actually had like a couple choke on the rocks, so I emptied out all the rocks. And this is a pool filter sand. You could buy it in your local pool supply store, and just tell them you want pool filter sand for the filters. And this is what it is. It's clean. You guys just throw it in the 5-gallon bucket and just rinse it out, and then once it's rinsed out, you guys could just install it in your tank, and you'll be good to go, and your African cichlids will love it. You see how they make their little mounds and they bury it. They'll customize it to however they want. If you do have plants that are they're unweighted with like a little rock like these, they will dig them up, and they will be floating on top. So if you're gonna have African cichlids, I recommend having the little weights on the plants, so if they do dig them up like this one, they'll still be on the floor. But yeah, guys, I just cleaned my tank yesterday. You empty the water halfways, around 50% or a little bit more. Add clean water, put your stress coat and all your chemicals for to take out the bleach, the Clorox in it, and all that good stuff. And yeah, but if you guys have any doubts about these tanks, I recommend them. These are old, as you can see. Just go for it. You guys won't regret it. You guys aren't gonna be losing a lot of money instead of wasting those $200, $300 on a good canister filter. Just maintain it, clean it, and you guys will be good to go. Alright guys, peace out. You guys have a good one.